I'd like to officially welcome everyone to the 5th anniversary of the Hyundai Cancer Institute at Choc. I hope you enjoy this museum. It's a fantastic place with some of the coolest and rarest and most expensive cars in the world. One of the things about the Marconi Museum is that the proceeds they raise for events like this go to support children's charities. 2015 marks the final installment of a 5-year, $10 million pledge that Hyundai awarded to Choc just 5 years ago. It's truly amazing to see the partnership between Hyundai and Choc children and the impact that it has had on countless kids and families in the area. Kids, it's because of all of you that Hyundai is so committed to this fight.
There are so many amazing hospitals that are doing incredible work, and it's an honor that we get to work so closely with them. Choc is one of 2 hospitals nationwide that received $10 million or more in lifetime funding from Hyundai Hope on Wheels. It's been incredible to see the impact of this grant and the remarkable work that Dr. Sender and the rest of Choc have been able to accomplish as a result.
We started this project 4 years ago as a very bold and audacious plan and idea. And Hyundai believed in what we said we could do. We want to create an institute at Choc that becomes the hub for the country. We want to take the data, we want to free the data, we want to share the data, we want to bring public and private partnerships together to come to Choc to lead us. I'm honored to be part of this leadership. I'm honored to have done the work, and we have not done yet.
This $2 million does mark the end of an incredible, generous support for what we're doing, but I know it doesn't mark the end of our relationship. I thank you so much for believing in Dr. Sender. For those of us that are so privileged to work with him, he is truly a brilliant man, and he's got such a huge heart, such a passion. He is going to find the cure, and we are so honored to work with Dr. Sender, and thank you for believing in him and his work. We're so, so grateful. We're not companies like yours that truly have such an enormous heart and a conviction about doing something really important to help children like Kenny and to help the world be a better place.
Going through cancer was the hardest thing I've ever done, and it was the hardest thing my parents ever went through too. Being poked with needles, feeling weak, and being sick was really tough. And I'm glad my parents and friends were always there for me, because they gave me the strength to be brave, and I needed that. I knew that there were many people like my doctors and nurses and everyone at Hyundai who were working hard, not only to help me get better, but to help all the kids battling cancer.
We saw 17 years ago that there was a child every 36 minutes that was diagnosed with cancer. And we know that while the cure rates are wonderful, they're 80%, the doctors and the caregivers do a terrific job. 80% is great, 20% is still a problem, and 20% still makes pediatric cancer the leading disease-related cause of death for children. And that's not good enough. What we've seen from the institutions and the doctors and the caregivers, and what we've seen from the patients and the lessons we've learned from the brave kids, and what we've seen from what our dealers do, makes it very, very clear to us that what we're doing is the right thing and something we're going to keep doing until this battle is won. All these folks that have contributed so much, please give them a big round of applause.